Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome into this afternoon's live. We're here a little early today. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're not new, welcome back. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't usually have any sound problems, but my bubble's not going there it is. It's going a little better now. It's going a little bigger. I was like, it's not going very big, but it's probably because I wasn't speaking up very loudly. So welcome in. Welcome in. I'm Tanya or TitaniumBuilt. We do talk true crime usually here daily, but today we're making an exception. So we got a little circus going on. So, hey, let's go ahead and see what's going on with Bullhorn Betty, shall we? So as you guys probably are aware, I think everyone's aware now on the internet that Bullhorn Betty did have a court appearance today. It wasn't about her, and I think that you could tell on her face that it wasn't. But they, I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it. I do have it, so we can watch it together if you didn't get a chance to see her in court. But Chris Proudfoot was there, Seth was there, I guess Tony was there. I was listening in and I was steaming my floor, so I wasn't really watching the screen. So it'll be an experience for all of us to see it. The laughs and giggles. We need it every once in a while, We do. We need it. So how are you guys doing today? Hey, Faith. Hey, Diane. Welcome in. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Gamers Cruising. Crystal, how are you doing? Hey, Judy. Welcome in. Amanda said, oh, perfect lunch. I'm kind of hungry. Hey, both Catherines are here. I was like thinking that. I was like, oh, now that you make me hungry. Badger Witness. Maybe I'll have to get something after that. Hey, Judy. Well, welcome in, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Hey, Pooh Bear. Hey, Carolina. So good to see you guys. I haven't done too much outside today. I've only been out there for, I don't know, 5 minutes or so earlier. But it looks like it's a gorgeous day out. So I need to probably enjoy it before it gets too cold. It's 79. Wow. Yeah. I should probably go sit by the pool. So YouTube bad actor, she did have so she does have a lawyer. I think they're called Frizzle and Frizzle is their name. It makes me laugh. That just sounds kind of funny. But they must be like maybe father and son or something like that. Let's see here. I could tell you exactly what their name is. Charges, maybe. Let's see what I found it under. Might not be this. Well, maybe. Here we go. For some reason, I can't find her name attorney, but it is Frizzle and Frizzle. Might not be on this one. She's got so many dang charges. Come on, Betty. I've been waiting to see if the website will update too. So I'm waiting on the website to update her information from court. But yeah, that's her attorney. And then today she made her first appearance, and they went ahead and they continued. So what they did was they granted Chris Proudfoot his protection order. So now there's 4 protection orders out on Betty, and she has to go back to court on October the 10th at 11 a.m. for their protection orders and for the everything else that she's been doing, all of the other charges, the violation of the protection order, the 6 charges she got, they'll be going over those. So they didn't do that today. They're waiting because she has a lawyer, and the lawyer probably wants to go through the paperwork. So he asked for a continuance. I wouldn't be surprised if he asked for another continuance on October the 10th. They like to have continuances, it seems like. That's your birthday, Ashley? Well, I think that's the day that Sarah Boone goes on trial, isn't it? Or is it the 11th? Or is it the 6th? I don't know. It might be Richard Allen. I know that they go on trial really close together, I think. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Country Thing. Hey, Becca. Hey, Nevada Gal. Hey, Mary Beth. It's like so many cases. Like, oh my gosh, I need to write something down. So I don't know if you guys saw Chris Proudfoot today, but I got some pictures. This guy, he looks like he's ready to not be where he's at. Let me see here. Like, it's the hair for me. I'm just going to say, I'm going to go to hell for that. But I mean, his hair means business. He means business with that haircut. He's in there like, I mean business. I didn't see Katie. I didn't hear anybody say there's Katie either. So maybe she didn't go. But Chris was definitely there. The mullet, yeah. Like it mean, yeah, look. Lucky Sunshine. It's the haircut, man. Jimmy, it does. Chris, we don't mean to make fun of you, but we're just doing it a little bit. I'm like, we're just doing it a little bit. Is it Becca's birthday? Happy birthday, Becca. And I didn't get what I wanted. Betty's not in jail. Katie was there. Okay. Well, we're going to watch the proceedings. So what I was doing, if you guys are just now coming in, I was steaming my floors as I was listening to the court proceedings earlier. So I didn't really get to see like their face and stuff. I want to see the facial expressions. That's going to be doing it for me, Also, there's an update from, Nick the Hat. No update at all. No update at all. Day 4 that he's been, or 5, he's been on the Sebastian Rogers case, and he's come on and said there's been no update, and then told us something that we've already know. So that's always good. But let's go listen to Bullhorn. So she did make the news the night before, 28-second segment on the local news. We'll listen to this, and then we'll listen to the court proceedings.
Well, happening tomorrow, the YouTuber accused of stalking and harassing the family of Sebastian Rogers set to appear in court. Andra Lynn Griffin, a.k.a. Bullhorn Betty, was arrested last month for violating the restraining order Sebastian Rogers' mother, Katie Proudfoot, placed against her. Bullhorn Betty has been following Sebastian's disappearance on her YouTube channel. Proudfoot claims on that channel her family was accused of harming her son.
Where'd you come from, kitty cat? Did you guys hear that? Tell me you heard that. Tell me you heard him meow. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I don't know what he's doing. What have you been up to, Rocky? What are you? Hold on one second. I won't open this window for you. What is up with you, buddy? You just want to be over here, don't you? Okay, there you go. I need to move this here. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, he just like jumps on the desk. He doesn't care right now. Like, I don't know. That's so crazy. He usually doesn't come up here, but the last 2 days he's jumped on the desk like as I'm in mid-sentence. Wow. Okay. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Cynthia. Welcome in, everybody. Saw you guys coming in. Then Kat got me mixed up. Okay. So let's listen to Bullhorn. I want to hear what she has to say. She doesn't have to say anything. Her lawyer does, though. We'll see what the lawyers have to say. I have a feeling this is going to be dragged out as much as, Bullhorn Betty can and our lawyers can drag it out for. But hopefully this judge is not one of those judges that allows a bunch of continuances. Like I've seen judges that are like very lenient with continuances, and they'll let them have like 2, 3, 4 before the judge is like, okay, no more. And you're already in the, court proceedings for like a year or something at that point. But some judges are very like strict, and they're like, no, you need to get your crap together. We're going to court. So hopefully he's the latter. And thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, there she is.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, that takes care of the criminal matter.
I guess she smiled a little bit, look like. Okay, before they get started, what do you think she's thinking about? I would be, oh my gosh, I would just be like a nervous wreck. I couldn't do it. I would be like so nervous.
Now, as to the issues before the court, there is pending a Rule 60.02 motion filed by the defendant, Ms. Griffin, in these order of protection hearings as it relates to the order of protection on Terry Bowersox Sr., Maddie Bowersox.
It didn't go away.
Proudfoot. The matter is still pending with Christopher Proudfoot.
Your Honor, our Rule 60 was intended to cover all of those orders of protection.
There's 4 of them that are listed there.
Thank you.
If not, they're all listed on the sheet. The only issue is the matter regarding Christopher Proudfoot is still an ex parte order, as it's never had a hearing on that. And so any motion to reconsider or set that aside would be premature, because we've never had an issue. It's never been, we've not had a hearing on that matter. It was set for last Thursday, and it was continued on to this Thursday. So that Rule 60.02 motion to reconsider judgments as to Mr. Proudfoot is hereby denied, because that is premature and it's fine.
Already denied. We haven't even went over that. Why are you giving me something to say that she didn't do it if we haven't even went over it yet? Oh man, that lawyer don't know what he's doing.
Do an order as it relates to Christopher Proudfoot. I think his case is case number
I guarantee she got this guy out of a cereal box.
3893/2024 civil. Because it's premature at this time. Also in front of me is the state's motion to clarify the intent of the
Hey, 007 Silo.
order of
Or
protection. The
silo.
order of protection speaks for itself. It's pretty plain in its language, but it covers what it doesn't cover. Mr. Frizzell, you had, in full disclosure, I met with counsel for Ms. Griffin for the state of Tennessee and for the Bower Sox and Ms. Proudfoot in chambers before coming out. The parties have asked this court to set this matter to a hearing date separately than from today. You know, in my consideration, I will grant this continuance, but it's only going to be for a short period of time, because we have order protections involved. These order protections that are filed are in effect, as the court sees them, they're in effect currently, as except to Mr. Proudfoot's, which is an ex parte, and it remains in effect as an ex parte until we have a hearing on all of these matters at the same time. Council will get their calendars out. Mr. Moore, are you going to represent, you and Mr. Kowski going to represent the Bower Sox and the Proudfoots, or just one party?
Your Honor, I believe we can do both, because it does seem to be the same.
You're going to represent all 4 parties then? There's 4 different orders of protection. There's one that's been granted for Terry Bower Sox Senior, Maddie Bower Sox, Katie Proudfoot. The only one that has not been heard yet is Christopher A. Proudfoot, and that was set, and I'll set that for a hearing on the same day that we take all of these up at the same time.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe it was our agreement with the Proudfoots. We represent Katie Proudfoot and Christopher Proudfoot. We can certainly talk to them about potentially representing the Bower Sox if they need representation, but as it stands right now.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's clear for the record of who your clients are.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't want to address you in matters regarding the Bower Sox if you're not representing them.
So it sounds like he's just representing the Proudfoots. I heard after this proceeding, now I just heard this. I wasn't there. I mean, I was in the chat, but people were flying in Queen Bee's chat, and someone had messaged her something saying that Betty was going to buy maybe like a pew-pew. Like, she said something like that. Now, I don't know if that is true or not true, because I don't think Betty would be that stupid to do that. But then again, she would be. So we'll have to see when she goes live and to see what she has to say. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I watched this live. Actually, I have Steve in my floors. This is my 3rd time, I think, watching this. Listening in, anyway.
Council, if you'll check your calendars for October the 10th.
I'm open, Your Honor.
State?
Yeah, when she was actually following Terry Bowersock.
I'm gonna set it for the 10th. Mr. Moore, are you available that day?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna set this matter, I have orders protection that morning, set on my civil docket that morning anyhow. What I'll do is tentatively set this for 11 o'clock on October the 10th. And we'll address all the issues that are outstanding in this matter. Ms. Griffin, until then, the order of protections as it relates to Mr. Bowersox, Ms. Bowersox, and Mr. Proudfoot are in effect and the ex parte order is in effect as it relates to Mr. Proudfoot. The difference is the penalties, if you violate those, are different for one having been ordered and one that is an ex parte. Those are the differences between those. Any other matters we need to take up, counsel, on the state? All right.
Your Honor, we would simply ask that the copy of the statute we provided to the court be entered into the record.
If you're going to file any, are you anticipating
Yes.
filing any other matters? Just
Yes.
include that with what you're going to file. That way it's in the record. What you provide me back in chambers is not adequate.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attached back into this.
What's he got?
Thank you.
Do that. And anything, Mr. Moore, if you intend to file on anything in the state, I would ask that you all, if you have any motions that you're going to file, please have them filed by Monday, September 30th at noon.
Yes, Your Honor.
And if you'll also include that in that order, Mr. Frizzell, for the court's signature, and make sure that all the parties are served. That'll be your order of the court.
Thank you, Your Honor. The date again in September for the motions to be filed.
September 30th, Monday, September 30th at 9 o'clock for the motions.
She was looking at that camera.
And then we'll have a hearing beginning at 11, as close as possible, beginning at 11. It depends on how the morning goes with the order of protections that morning, how many I have and how many hearings we have on those.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Oh, he mad. He big mad. Look at that writing. He big mad. Look,
Maybe we
slapping
did
that
see
book.
Okay.
Oh, she's the hair flip. I swear there should have been a hair flip right there. Who's that? Who are those people? Who's everybody? Like, who's everybody? Wow, man. Chris is there just, he's standing up for himself and his wife. Oh, wow. Who's that? Oh, that's Tony. Oh my gosh, who's all those girls? There's Steph. Because he got the ponytail. Who are all those people? Who the heck were all those people? Bloody hell. Tony. Did he drive all over from Oklahoma? You gotta be kidding me right now. Hold it. Wait. So he came all the way from, isn't he from Oklahoma? Wow, you got people coming from everywhere. And I ain't gonna lie, if I was Petty Betty, I'd have been like, can we just get this over with today? Just give me my sentence or whatever. You know what I mean? Don't make it worse than what it is. Just go in there and be like, yeah, I did it. I messed up. I'm really sorry. Throw myself at the mercy of the court. Maybe they would be like, hey, 10 days in jail. We'll give you 10 days in jail. And, I don't know. I don't know. I just think that she's going to end up screwing herself and getting more jail time and more punishment because she's going to be out here talking more. She needed to just go in there and do some time and be quiet for a little while. I mean, she even said, give her channel 6 months and it'll rebound. What does that mean? Something, you know what I mean? That means you're about to do something crazy for your channel to be no one would be watching your channel for a while. You don't think she'll go to jail? I don't know if she will either. I think if she does, they'll probably give her something like 10 days or something like that. But she drove all the way there from Florida, right? That's 13-hour drive just for them to continue it. Do you know what I mean? I would just rather get it over with. If I drove 13 hours, what do you guys think? Would you do it? Would you continue it? Was she wearing Stretchy pants. I didn't see it. Oh my gosh, Kiki. Oh gosh. It's probably, oh man, rocking the yoga pants in the courtroom. Oh my Lord. My mom would die. And she's dead, actually. My mom would be rolling in her grave right now. My mom always said, if you're going to court or the doctor, you better have a shower. You better be shaved. You better be like smelling fresh. Like she's like, wear your best clothes. She's like, wear your church clothes. I'm like, dang, okay. So I've always had in my head, like, you know, when you go to court, you have to look presentable. Yeah, you have to be very presentable. And you know, a lot of times your lawyer will tell you to look a certain way. Like, you know, let's say, I don't know, like maybe like don't wear as much jewelry or don't, you know what I mean? Just tone it down a little bit. Or they'll ask you to wear like a certain color, you know, like blue or like, I think like beige. I think like those colors, gray. They tell you not to wear black. I'm pretty sure they say don't wear black. I was looking it up one time because Koberger, because he's always wearing like blue and stuff. And I was wondering if that had anything to, you know, like to do with like the influence on the jury and stuff, like colors. And it does have an influence, I guess. Even on an airplane or Dr. Brown, I dress appropriately. Me too. I at least wore me like a 2-piece set on the plane. I want to go somewhere. We usually go somewhere around this time. But I think we're staying home this year. Hey, Sassy Southern Witch. I like that name. Welcome in. I'm trying to read the chat a little bit. But okay, so Betty, yeah. So Betty has a continuance for the 10th, which, man, I'm still like, she should have just got this over with. This is insanity. She's going to get, oh yeah, Kathy, she's going to get more violations. She thinks she's famous. No, I know. Are they selling hot dogs outside? Tony was walking with a limp. I don't know. Someone probably trying to kick his ass. Did you see Tony, or did you see Seth? I cannot believe Seth was there with her. That is so. That's okay. Let's just take that in for a minute. Like, really, like he walked out with her. Like, that is so trashy to me. I am sorry. But that is like so. I mean, it's just, it's not right. It's not right. You know, what she's been doing. She's been talking about getting, you know, weapons. She has been saying she's going to start a GoFundMe for that. She chased after Terry Bowersock, stopped traffic to run up on him. She was in the neighborhood posting signs on telephone poles everywhere just to, you know, to be noticed. We know what she was doing. She just says, you know, we've seen her lives. That's just another story. But she's going to end up getting some serious time for all this. And she's got Tony backing her, Seth backing her, whoever this guy is, these women. I mean, what? Is Seth wearing sunglasses? Oh no, wait, his glasses probably just dim, or they probably are those ones that darken whenever you go to the light. You know what I'm talking about? Like they get dark because it looks like he's wearing sunglasses, and I would be damn sure, but he wouldn't be wearing sunglasses in court. This lady right here is laughing. Look at her. She's smiling. And she said, this is a joke. I'm here for a speeding ticket. It's just funny. It's just really funny. I don't get it. Oh, what are you doing? No, it's well, in the title it says, you know, Betty after court live. What does it say? What's my title? I'm trying to go to it, but the cat's in the way. BHB in court. What happened today? And when is our next court date? And that's what we're discussing. What are you doing, Rocky, buddy? He's like all over the place over here. He is all over the place. Let me see what else is going on. Let me see if they have open, like if they've refreshed the docket with her name. It might not be until the end of the day, so that might be whenever it'll be refreshed, because I don't think it is right now. I don't know what this cat wants. I'm like, I don't know what this cat wants, but he wants something. Do you want some food or something, maybe? Maybe I'll give you some food here in a minute. Usually don't eat till later, but whatever. As long as he's eating. Yeah, it was a waste of time for her, like today. What? Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, let me see if they haven't done anything on her page. It still says that they're open, but I'll go over to Twitter really quick and we'll see what's going on over there. See if anybody's talking about it. Probably not. Oh, Terry Lynn was there. Oh, okay. She's whoever this is, they were in James for justices and they got their faces like circled. Wow. I just put in Bullhorn Betty. Doesn't look like much. This is her from last night. Oh God, her boobs were hanging out so bad. I can't even watch that. It's like, Betty, put your shirt up. I don't see anything really. She's not too famous, I guess, you know? Not too famous. Not too famous. Now, how long do we think it's going to be before she goes live? I'm wondering that. Let's go look. See if she's, live in the car yet. Nope. I wonder if she's like got her snake boots and if she's going to be looking while she's there, for Sebastian. That'd probably be a good idea. Like, I mean, it's only, I think they're an hour behind. So it's 12:46 there. It's early enough. Go get some lunch. Get your snake boots on that a subscriber bought you. And let's go out and look for Sebastian. Like, I mean, that would be cool. Just saying. Gosh, she has me saying that. But she hasn't put anything on her community wall. She hasn't done anything with her live. Nothing live, no videos, nothing new. So, wow. I was just reading the chat for a minute. If I get quiet, that's what I do. She'll wait till she crosses state lines. That sounds about right. Those others. I saw her last night when I went over there to like check out her live or something. I was being nosy. And I was like, hot damn, Betty. I said, don't make me have because I was going to start a petition. I had it started. I was writing it out for her to have to wear a bra when she goes live. Change.org. Because you can write any petition you want. And I was like, going to have some people sign that. I bet I could get a lot of signatures. What is it? She was live on TikTok already? Oh, really, Christy? Oh, man, we missed it. I'll have to follow her over there. I don't know, actually. I was in Queen Bee's live, too. I didn't hear. Because I was wondering what would happen with that if she was in jail or something. Like, what would happen with their other court dates? Yeah, 30 days, Chopper. We got to wait 30 days. Really? Clue was there. Of course, said it was a shit show. I knew she was going to be there, but I didn't know if she went live yet or not. I hadn't checked. Oh, man. I bet. I bet. I mean, look who is there. You've got Bullhorn Betty on one side. She's got 4 protections. She's got 3 protection orders on her. She's there for a 4th. The father of a missing child, he decides instead of staying with his family and uniting together to find Sebastian, he decides he's going to go sit with Betty. And then you got Terry Lynn, or as Jays for Justice would call her, Turlin. You got her sitting with him. That's crazy. You've got Tony Mathis. Oh, my Lord. It's just too much. It's too much. And I don't know the other people. I think they were TikTok people, probably, I'm sure. Now, did they fly in? Did they drive in for this 15 minutes? I mean, it's not even 15 minutes. I think it was 10 minutes, 5 minutes of just nothing. Oh, yeah, she be hangry. You know she be hangry. You are a POS, get a life. And I was like, let the message come through. D. Tomino. You're the best. Highlight that one. So do you want to come up and tell me that? Do you want to talk to me? Are you mad about something? You mad? I don't even know how to like. Let me see. Actually, do this with that. Oh, this is how you do it. Oh. Okay, I gotcha. Why do you have these videos like of this house on your profile? That's kind of strange, Tomino. 5 videos. Look at that. We're so proud of you today, Juno said. We are. I'm just here for the laughs. I'm just here for the laughs today. Tomino. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Tomino. I think it's Tomino, isn't it? I don't know. I always say it right. I always say names. I don't know why it made me laugh, but I always say I'm wrong, and I don't mean to. People probably think I'm so damn disrespectful, but I just can't read. Is it Torino, Tomino? I can't even remember now. Hey, Captain. Yeah, she had a lawyer. Yeah, that's exactly why she got one. Yeah. No, Austin, the day before? There were officers at her house the day before? Oh my gosh, no, I didn't see that. I'll have to look that up. Lisa, we don't think that here. No. Hey, Mary Beth. She's at work. She's working hard for the money. They never come back. After they say something, they never they're like, you're POS, we hate you. I don't know. And then they never stay. But I don't really get a lot of bad comments, so we'll take it, I had somebody call me, I guess I can't really say his name, Hilter. One day I was like, wow. I was like, that's kind of harsh, but okay. I'm like, all right. I went to their page. I just went over there and looked at them. They got pictures of their video of their house or some bears or something. Thanks, Elaine. I appreciate that. My cat thinks so. He's sitting with me. I'm pretty excited about that. Dang, he never sits with me. Must be my lucky day today. Okay, so it sounds like Cluminati was there. I'm excited to hear what happened. Coming from somebody that was inside of the courtroom, it will be pretty entertaining to see. They did cut the feed at one point. I don't know what happened there, but they did they cut the feed and then they came back. So I'm not sure. But Sumner County still hasn't updated their records yet. It still says that they're open, but they should be I don't know. I don't think it'll say disposed. I think one will say disposed, and then I'm not sure what the other one will say. It'll probably say continuance or open or something, because they're continuing the 6 violations. So, and he made sure that she knew what she was charged with and how this was going to play out and all that good stuff. So, she's going to come on here and say that she won today, but it wasn't a win, Betty. You got a continuance, Someone was recording with their cell. That's what I thought, Phyllis, but I wasn't sure. Wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. How do you know that, Emily? No one is searching in Memphis or near Memphis. Well, maybe they should search Memphis. I don't live near Memphis, not even close. Or I would. I mean, if I had some damn snake boots, I would definitely be out there searching, But that's just me. That's just me. Do you live near Memphis, Emily? Maybe you can go out there. But I guarantee you, we don't know what Katie and Chris have been doing, or the Bauer Sox for that matter. We have no video on them, thank goodness. Thank goodness we don't. And we don't know what they're doing. They're not out here making an ass out of themselves. So there's that. They've never talked bad about Seth either. There's that. But then Seth can just sit there and just talk all the shit, all of it. And they just take it. They just take it. I mean, right? And they did that. I mean, like someone was like, well, they haven't done anything. And okay. So when Duchess started doing the billboards, the first month that Sebastian went missing, she started doing those billboards. They put money in for those billboards because they went on her live. And I was like, what? I think the first interview they did. And I think that they've given money even since then. And then Betty was like, well, we need a billboard that's cloth, like whatever they're called. I don't know how to explain them. The billboards that are just like, they're not digital. And I'm like, why would you spend all that money on one billboard when you can get like a million digital billboards? Like, she's just not a fan of the digital world. And I'm not either. Like, the tech world, I'm not familiar with it. I still print the internet out too, Betty, with my 1920s printer. I got one myself. But I don't know. I just think that people need to do a little more research on this case before they maybe start talking about it. Because, like Nick the Hat, just do a little more research because we don't know what they're doing. I wish that they would like. I wish that Katie and Chris would maybe put out like a little statement saying like, you guys are just, I don't know, whatever they wanted to say. Like, I just feel like they should have a place to be able to talk as well. Richard, I think the same thing. I think that Chris seems like a nice guy. I know that he went on Terry Lynn's and that phone call with her. I mean, yeah, you can act crazy sometimes, when you've got a missing child involved. I'm surprised that it didn't happen more often. I mean, it only happened the one time and he didn't know that he was being recorded, like it doesn't justify it, but it doesn't, I do give him a little bit of an excuse for it. And I'll tell you what, they took our board down in our grocery store. We used to have like a board that we could put our missing flyers on. That's what I would do when I go to Kroger. They took the board down. I'm like, what are we going to do now? So I have to go and like look for it. See if maybe they put it in a different spot. Because they used to have one where you could just clip stuff on there. Yeah. So we can call him. Yeah, we can call him weird. He's a little weird. And Febreze. Oh, HGT interior design world. Oh, I haven't been over in that world. Oh, I would do good over there. We just redid our whole place. I would probably like, oh, that'd be fun. I bet there's a lot of drama in that community. I bet it could be drama. Not sure what the drama would be, but yeah. So she's pleading like, I guess, not guilty. She wants to take it to like a trial. That's what they'll end up doing eventually. Like, I mean, that's the way the court system kind of goes. But if she does that, she's wasting the judge's time and this jury they're going to have to bring in their time. And he's going to take account for that. That judge is going to say something about that. He's going to say, you just wasted all of our time. Like, you knew you were guilty. Like when he shows her video of her doing all these things and breaking all these violations, like, I mean, her videos are going to tell it all for her. They're just going to say, do we need to play your videos? Wouldn't it be funny if they had like an hour-long stitched together video, like professionally done? It was like all of her like worst moments, I would love that. Like, I would love it. I know, Alicia, dang it, Kroger. Dang Kroger. Nick the Hat is a weirdo. I've been saying it. I mean, everything he has said has been wrong. I didn't know anybody could be so wrong about a case. I mean, to the point where you're getting the age wrong, the names wrong. everything. Everything's wrong. I mean, I was like, oh. Then we have dog calling Seth, Sean. I mean, what the heck? Where was dog today? I thought dog was going to be there. Where was dog? Let's go see his, let's go check out his little Twitter. I haven't been blocked yet. Let's go mess with him. Dog the bounty hunter. Dog. Okay, right here. Listen. No, that's dog's hairpiece hat. Let's see. Yeah, court is over Sunday. We watched it just a minute ago. I played it in the beginning of the live. It was only about 5 minutes long, I think 10 minutes long. Wow. Okay, so let's see. This is a dog. Let me pull this up for you because this is what we're dealing with right now. This is crazy. This is dog saying, oh gosh, the Bible says we're already on that. I mean, no, I'm just saying. The Bible says the lust of money is the root of all evil. Any panhandler that tries obstructing the search for Sebastian Rogers, let me tell you right now, beware of the dog. Where are you, dog? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Come tell me. Come let me know. Oh, yeah, I did comment on something on Nick's page, and he never did tell me what it was. He said, we just went through what did he say? Phase 1 of our plan. And I was like, oh, well, then surely you would want to tell us what phase 1, because he said we're going into phase 2. And I'm like, oh, well, what was phase 1? Surely you'll let us know. And he never let me know. So there's that. I don't know if I can find it. I don't know how you look at the post, but I put, what was phase 1? I'm sure you would go into detail for us on that. I'm sure we all want to know. Thanks. Thank you. He didn't let me know. Okay, let's see what SF's up to, because he's been out there 20 hours ago. Oh, that's Kylie Rodney. I think I'm gonna read that report online to you guys. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kylie Rodney's case, but her final report came out, and I want to read it, like kind of as a, maybe like a, just to kind of have like it finalized almost, It's so sad to say that. Like that case really, really was really hard for me, and I did a lot of things that I should have done differently. I feel like I've been looking back on my old videos and just, I like really, really like, I don't know. I was really into that case. I did, like, whenever they came out with the report and it said it was an accident, like I took it as their word. I wasn't one of those people that was like, no. But it was a really hard case. And welcome, and everyone. Oh my gosh, you were so chunky, Rocky. He just jumped off the like a brick. Okay, so he's just here, like, walking the search zone. So it says, I'm going to adjust. Let me see if we can go back. Okay. Let's see if there was another post. Okay, let's read the one that I was just reading. It says, I'm going to adjust some of the zones on the previous search map for Sebastian Rogers that I created. After thoroughly walking and driving through the area with Chris, including the house, viewing the neighbors' camera locations, elevation changes, and other private investigative details, I feel I now have a much better understanding of the area. I've received full cooperation throughout. I can say with 100% certainty that KP and CP deeply miss Sebastian and are desperate for him to be found. They have been completely cooperative with credentialed and licensed professionals who have genuine intentions. Yeah. Keep going, SF. You know, I mean, we need somebody on the good side, you know? We need somebody on the good side. Like, I feel like, you know, Snake Boots and everybody's going to be just, oh, they're just trying to make as much as they can make on this case. I feel like there's been no searches. No one is searching. People live in that area. They'll live stream all day. Why can't you go out and search for a little while? Just pick an area. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look at all that wood, all the woods around Sebastian's house. I don't think I'm going to go in there and take a walk. I don't know. I don't know. I remember 2 Christmases ago. I think it was 2 Christmases. Yeah. Not this past Christmas. I don't think. I think it was the first Christmas I started doing true crime. And there was 2 twins that were kidnapped. The woman was trying to steal the car. Didn't realize there was babies in the car. So she stole the babies. And they were in my area, it said. So I was out looking for this car and for this lady, and I'm putting up signs, and it's negative like 30 some degrees. I mean, it was freezing out. We had snow, like, I mean, foot high. It was crazy how much snow we had. And I couldn't go home. Like, I was like, every time I came back in here, I felt so guilty because I was warm. These weren't even my kids, you know. I don't know. It's just something about, I think maybe it's because it was holidays or something. Something just really tugged at my heartstrings with those 2. They ended up finding the first twin at the airport, like 12 hours afterwards. And then they found the second twin, I believe, like a day after. So they found them both, but unfortunately, one of the twins had SIDS and passed away. Just really sad. Hey, CJK, welcome in. I think so. I think that if they did have the dogs right in front of the home. If not, like, you know what I mean? So if they would have wanted to go in, the dogs would have went that way. She actually showed up for court. Thanks, note to self. I appreciate that. I really do. Well, no, you can't wander around on someone else's land, but there's like those woods that are behind them that's not been built on. That's probably public property right there. I don't think that's private. I don't think anyone owns those trees back there. Wonder if I've ever looked up their address. I'm trying to think of let me see. Henderson. All right. What's it called? Stafford Court. Okay. I couldn't think of the name of the road. I was going to look up his missing flyer. Okay. So I'm talking like all the way out in this area. Like, let me see. I can show you. Like Stafford Court's here. I'm not talking about like in this area. I'm talking about like more out here in this area. You know, that's I don't know where he would be. But I'm just saying, if you know you're going to go out and search, those woods are pretty dense. Yeah, I'm talking about Sebastian. Like, if you were to go search, I mean, I'm just saying. Anybody that's going to search, not like Seth or anybody. I'm just saying in particular. Like, I mean, if you were going to search, maybe you search there. But I don't know. I would follow SF's like maps. I know that he was putting some stuff out on Twitter. I mean, it's a good thing, like, you as a good reference. I think he said this, he posted this months ago, but I think this could have been from Chelsea Grimm's, because he was helping me a lot on that case. but I'm not completely sure. I don't think so. I think this might be something else. I'm not sure. But he puts in all these numbers and it comes out with all of this stuff. So it says, I posted this months ago, but I think it's worth looking at the lost person behavior search and rescue model and tactical brief for a missing autistic teenager. 50% of all autistic children will run away before they turn 18. There is a high probability of detection within 1 mile. I've been saying I think he's a half a mile from home. SF seems to think he's a mile from home. I don't know. Yeah, so, yeah, Quentin Simon, yep. Yep. You're right, Carolina. Absolutely. Just look at Leilani Simon. I haven't heard her talk about that. I haven't heard her talk about Quentin. We talked about him last night, actually. We pulled up his picture and was talking about him, like, just because we're talking about Elijah Vu at the end of the live. We went from Idaho to Elijah to Sebastian. We were talking about all kinds of cases last night. Right, casual, yeah. And they might have, they might have like went there and looked. I don't know. I think as a parent, it would be like a tug of war. I don't know. Like, do you go out and look, end up, to where you end up finding something, or do you not look and let the investigators do it? I don't know. I'd probably be out there looking a little bit. That's just me. But we don't know if that's what, we don't know if Seth's looking. We don't know if Katie and Chris are looking. And they could be. Not together, I doubt it. But, I don't think that's going to happen now, ever. So Nick can get that out of his mind. Sorry, Nick. No truce here. You had Seth on one side. Oh, my gosh. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Like, Seth thought that, like, that was the right decision. Let me sit with Betty. She's harassing my ex-wife and her new husband and their family and the grandparents. And then Tony's wife hasn't stepped in and been like, Tony, are you dumb? Hey, dum-dum. Hey, I think we should reach out to Tony's wife and say, what do you think about this? We need a comment. We need a comment from Tony's wife. I don't know where she's at, but, she's probably not on the internet because he told her if she didn't like what she saw to get off the internet. So she's probably not there. Right, Remy? It's a clear message. Yeah. Like, he backs up all that stuff that she's doing. Can you imagine? Like, that would be so embarrassing. Like, if I was Katie, I'd be embarrassed, like secondhand embarrassment. Like I was with you. Seriously, I was with you. You're insane. You're sitting with Bullhorn Betty, a YouTuber. Like seriously. I'm a YouTuber too, but seriously, a YouTube creator. What has she done for this case? Absolutely nothing. To be fair, no one said anyone in this group was the brightest crowns in the box. You got that right. Hey, pancakes. Tony's gross. I've tried to give Seth grace too, but it's this was like, I'm like, what? What? It's like, and Katie, and you guys said Katie was there. I didn't see Katie. She must have been where the camera wasn't on her. But I'm surprised they didn't pan the camera on her. And you know what I mean? Like, put it on her. Yeah, I think that's the Cruncher thing. Yeah, I think Seth wanted to see Katie. I do too. And just to be like, look at me. Like, look at you. Yeah. My man over here, look at his hair. He looks like he's got party in the front, or business in the front, party in the back. Our dude, Chris is like, ready to go. Ready to go. Yeah, we watched it, Lee Bird. We watched the court hearing in the beginning of the live. Yeah, obsessed. Yeah. I think so. And he went in there, I heard, with his cowboy hat. See, I didn't see the hat. I wish I would have saw the hat. He must have taken it off for court. I mean, that's good. You should always take your hat off for court. You should never wear, a hat in court. It looked like Betty had on some high heels. She was trying to dress to impress a little bit with her yoga pants, I guess, and her blazer. Catherine, I agree with you at this point. He has no respect for himself. Yeah. Western gangster. Captain said, mine is all from party like normal men's long hair, no weird mullet. When I saw it, I was like, I said, man, he means business. I was like, John, you're going to hell. I was like, you're going to hell for that. So I was going to post it to Twitter, but I just reposted the picture. I didn't say anything. I was like, you say that, you're going to get canceled for that. But he does it. It's funny. It's funny. And he knows it. If he's listening, he's probably laughing. He should be. Because it's I'd like to see that hair floating in the wind. And then and then you go, oh my gosh, Betty, Tony, Seth. I'm not going to get over it. I'm not going to get over it. And then it looked like maybe the TikTok girls were there. I'm not sure. But she had a little posse walk out with her. I mean, she had people. It was weird, but she did. She had people with her. I wonder if they're going to go and maybe protest next or go get some lunch. Maybe they can go look for some Sebastian. I don't know. Terry Lynn was there. Let me see. Terry Lynn went live. Why isn't my keyboard working? Turn it off, turn it back on. Maybe it just needs rebooted. There we go. Must say I'm pretty hard on this thing. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, didn't want to do that. She was live, it says 2 days ago, so no. It doesn't look like it. 2 days ago. Looks like she's driving around. Just driving around. Yeah, ugly answer. Man, if that was me, we'd be dressed, we would be color coordinated and all. I'd be going in there like everybody wear all black, look all gangsta with some shiny jewelry. I mean, if you're going to go in together, looking like fools, you might as well look the part. Just go ahead and do it. If this is crazy to me, though, Betty is Betty. I don't think she's learned. I don't think she's going to learn. I think she's going to end up going live today, acting like this was like a big win for her, even though they just continued her court date. I think she's going to be like, yeah, I won. Kind of like Lana Oriani or whatever her name is when she was going against Melissa Jade in court. Kind of like the same thing. That's what's happening here. So I'll keep my eye out, though. See what's going on, and I'll keep you guys updated. But I'm going to jump off of here. Does anybody have any questions? That's a good question. If he's not employed yet, how's he supporting himself? I don't think YouTube would pay him because he hasn't been posting to YouTube. And you don't get a lot of, you don't get money from your videos. Like your views, you don't get, seriously, you get like a few dollars on your videos. Where you get like, I guess like most of your like income like on YouTube comes from like memberships and donations through the channel, through like super stickers and stuff. Like, cause our videos, we don't make a whole lot unless you're getting like millions of views, then maybe, but I like being here. That's why I do it. I just like being here. I don't know. I like hanging out with you guys. It gives me, I get to come online and talk to people from everywhere around the world, like everywhere, and get people's opinions and just, I don't know, it's just different. I like it. It's just something different. I used to be in, well, I'm still in, retail because I own a business, but I used to work in sales, and it's a lot different being online than doing that. I don't know. It's more fun because you get to meet more people. I don't know, all at one time. And yeah, it's just fun. If you ever need something, you need some advice, you have a question, you guys are always there to like give me some advice, or like that's like the best thing too. Or if you just need like, hey, give me some prayers, man. Something's going on. I got like surgery coming up, or I got like a procedure. Because you guys know me. I'm made of titanium. I got like, stuff everywhere. I come and ask you guys, and you guys are like, you're there for me. So I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. I thought about doing Rumble, like doing both, but because I don't know. I thought about doing that, but maybe I will. I still need to get a what's that called? The one thing you guys want. The chat room Discord. I couldn't remember. I still have to figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna pull that up. Discord. Before I even get off the live, I'm gonna go to discord.com. Because I think I made a name and everything. So I just gotta figure out how to like. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I just gotta figure out how to do it. This looks like a step-by-step guide. Maybe this will help me. Okay. I'm going to do that. And then I can like give you guys like the password or something like that. Whatever it needs for you guys to go in there. That way you guys have a chat to chat in whenever, we're not live. And because our chat's you guys are very mindful of each other. You guys are very I don't know the word. Just you guys are respectful. Respectful, that's the word. You don't see that too much anymore, So thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate it. I really do. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all those good things. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers over here. We're getting close. We're getting close. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. Or today. I'll be back on later this evening, I'm pretty sure. So if I don't for some reason come on tonight, I'll put a community tab, but I'm sure I'll be on. But have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys all later this evening. Bye, guys.